Hi there, Rachel Meyer here. Today we're going to practice a yoga sequence designed especially for bartenders, servers, and other restaurant industry employees. Service industry employees do grueling, back-breaking work. You need a healthy, strong body and a calm mind in order to manage the daily grind. It's no wonder there's an epidemic of restaurant industry burnout and depression. Most overworked servers and bartenders can tell you all about their aches and pains. Aching legs, feet, and lower back after a long day of standing and running. Sore, grating knee joints. Neck and shoulder tension. Carpal tunnel and arthritis from carrying heavy bus tubs, platters, and pouring endless cocktails. Brain fog and mental exhaustion from long double shifts. Pain behind the shoulder blades and around the spine. Veins popping out in ankles and lower legs. Sore arms from lugging loaded bus tubs and hoisting dirty glass racks. Mind racing after crazy shifts, for which alcohol and drugs are often the immediate and temporary solution. Short, sleepless nights due to back-to-back closing and opening shifts. Emotional exhaustion from dealing with rude and impatient patrons. Even just a few years in the industry can take a serious physical, mental, and emotional toll on your well-being. I should know. Long before becoming a yoga and meditation teacher, I worked my way through college in Delaware, waiting tables. Poured wine and frothed cappuccinos in Scotland after graduating, and tended bar again for 7 years in San Francisco, in and out of graduate school. It was a joy, and I'm so grateful for that time, but it was tough too. And I never would have survived all those years of shaking martinis, scrubbing dishes by hand in a 3-compartment sink, and running enormous platters across a huge restaurant without my daily yoga and meditation practice. It really saved me. So here's a quick sequence for all the bartenders and servers and restaurant employees out there who are feeling run down, rocking double shifts, trying to stay healthy while they chug vitamin C and wash their hands like their lives and their bank accounts depend on it. It's light on standing poses since you're usually on your feet anyway, and heavier on seated poses and inversions, since most service industry professionals already spend their days running, serving, in constant motion. So let's start. Come to child's pose. Your knees can open up nice and wide here. Let your belly stay soft, pressing your hips to your heels as you reach your arms out long. And let's take 5 big breaths. From child's pose, come on up to down dog, curling your toes, lifting your knees. Sides of the feet parallel to the sides of the mat. Hands shoulder distance apart, fingers splayed. Looking toward your toes so your neck can relax. From here, feel free to bend one knee and bend the other, pedaling it out a bit. And if your heels don't touch the mat today, or if your knees are bent, that's okay. Just meet yourself where you are today. Last breath here. From here, bend your knees, look forward, and walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat.
Inhale, look forward to lengthen, and then exhale, deepen your fold. Separate your feet hip distance, bending your knees a little, grab your elbows, and just sway like a rag doll. Bending one knee, bending the other. Shaking your head out nice and loose, softening your jaw and your forehead. Last breath. Coming to center, release your arms. Bring your toes and heels back to touch. Reach back to interlace hands behind you, and then drop your fists up and over your head toward the mat. Tucking your face just beneath your knees. Bending your knees here as much as you need to for 5. Face soft. 3, 2. Last breath. Carefully release your arms. Again, separate your feet hip distance. And this time for Padahastasana, slide your hands under the soles of your feet. Bend your knees here as much as you need to do that. Inhale, look forward, and then exhale, deepen your fold, growing the crown of your head toward the mat. I love this pose for the little self-massage that comes with the weight of the body on the hands and the wrists. It's a great recipe for healing when you're shaking martinis all day or washing dishes. Your neck is nice and loose and heavy here as you take one more breath. And now slide your hands out. From here, turn your toes and heels, or your toes wide and your heels in narrow, to come down to your deep yogi squat. Palms in prayer. And if this does not feel reasonable today, grab your block, slide it under your hips. Take some pressure off your knees or your ankles. You can also roll the mat to pad under your heels. And don't be surprised if your heels won't touch the floor. That's okay too. So find that variation that feels best in your body. Close your eyes if you want. Spreading the toes wide. Big toes pressed down as you find your tall spine and soften your face. Last 2. And final breath. From here, eyes open, hands down, lift your hips, turn your body again the length of the mat as you separate your feet in a nice wide forward bend. You might want to have your block handy so that you can reach for your block if the floor feels far away. From here, inhale, look forward, and then exhale, deepen your fold. Place your hands on the mat under your face, keeping the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Breathing here for 3, 2. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Breathing for 3, 2. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, both hands down. 3 last breaths. Rolling your weight slightly forward. Engaging your quads to keep your hamstrings safe as you grow the crown of the head toward the floor. Last breath. From here, lift your head. Step your feet together and then come down to have a seat on your heels. If this doesn't feel friendly in your body, you can also sit on your block, just sliding it under your hips, taking some of that pressure off. From here, swing your arms out wide to either side. Inhale, and then exhale. Take the right elbow under the left. These are Garudasana arms or eagle arms. Think about really tracking the elbows down. And you can either bring the palms to prayer or lace the fingers. Let this be a meditation pose. So close your eyes if you want. Just notice what you feel. Softening your shoulders.
Breathing in and out through your nose. Letting whatever feelings or thoughts or sensations arise come up. Sit with them. And then watch them fade away. Last breath. From here, unwind the arms. Inhale. Right away, we'll take the second side. Swinging the left elbow under the right. Fingers laced or palms in prayer. Feel free to close your eyes again and come into this meditation. Just noticing whatever you might be feeling in your knees, in your feet, your ankles, your shoulders. Letting everything be exactly as it is and knowing none of it will last. You're unraveling all the tension that has built up in your body, so let it move through you. Last breath. From here, eyes open, slowly unwind, and then bring your palms back to your thighs. Have a seat, extending your legs out long, shake them out a little bit. This is one of my favorite grounding poses for after a long shift or a long day. Draw your left knee into your chest and then let it fall open, bringing the foot inside the right thigh. Now, you can have a strap or a towel or a shirt handy, whatever you might have nearby. Reach, hook the foot, inhale, lengthen your spine, and then exhale, fold forward. If you don't need the strap today, you'll just grab the foot. Lengthening inhale. Let's take 3 more breaths. Exhale. Last breath. From here, lift your head. Arms reach forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, palms to prayer and release. Second side right away. Draw that knee in, extend it long. Draw the right knee in, let it fall open. Maybe have your strap handy here as you inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Reaching the forehead past the big toes as you hinge at the hips. Take 3 more breaths here, lengthening with the inhale, deepening with the exhale. Last breath. From here, lift your head. Arms reach forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhaling through prayer. Release. Draw the right knee in and then extend the leg out long. Shake your legs out here a little if you'd like. Wiggling your hips back. Grab your strap. Hook your feet. And for Paschimottanasana, inhale, lengthen. Keep that length. Exhale, begin to fold forward. So it's totally fine if you never touch your face to your shins here. Really let go of the idea that you need to do that. It's more important that you're hinging from the hips, maintaining a tall spine, and keeping that length. Just continue to flex the toes back, and if anything doesn't feel safe, you can always take a micro bend with the knees. Finding that 360-degree stretch. And then really dropping into that element of surrender that is a natural part of this pose. Last 2. Final breath. Lift your head, arms reach forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, palms through prayer. Release. From here, roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And for happy baby, rock your baby right and left. Right and left. Close your eyes if you want. Breathing here for 3, 2. Coming to stillness in the center. Hug your knees into your chest. And then from here, rock all the way up to your seat and roll onto your belly. Making sure you have space alongside your shoulders.
Take your arms out wide like an airplane and look to the left. Keeping the right ear down, bend the left elbow and place the left hand on the mat next to the left shoulder. Inhale here, and then use the exhale to begin to roll onto your right side. You can place the left foot on the mat behind the right calf, and if this is enough, stay here. For more, if you'd like, inhale the left arm up, reach back, and see if you can clasp hands behind your body. This is one of my favorite shoulder openers, and it's wonderful when your upper body is tight from shaking martinis or carrying bus tubs and lifting heavy glass racks. So close your eyes if you'd like. We'll stay here 5 more breaths. Moving very slowly, inhale left arm up. Begin to roll back onto your belly. Looking the opposite direction, just rest for a breath. And then bend the right elbow, placing the right hand on the mat next to your shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, roll onto your left side. Inhaling the right arm up, reach back. Maybe you can clasp. Right foot lands on the mat behind the left calf. Close your eyes if you'd like. Stay here for 5. Moving very slowly, inhale right arm up. Begin to roll back onto your belly and then stack the hands under your forehead to create a nice little pillow and rest. From here, place your hands under your shoulders, pressing back to child's pose, hips to heels. And then coming up to all 4s, making your way to your seat as you roll onto your back for our final pose. Grab your block, slide that block under your hips, and then extend your legs. This is legs up the wall, Viparita Karani. And it's great for all of us who spend our days on our feet. It's wonderful for circulation. It's going to provide a lot of relief after that long day. So you can either do it here in the middle of the room like this, or you could just scoot close to a wall and take your legs up a wall. From here, arms can extend out long, or if you'd like, left hand to your belly, right hand to your heart. Close your eyes if you'd like, and let's stay here for 7. Slowly bend your knees into your chest, placing your feet on the floor. Lift your hips so you can slide your block away, and then drawing your knees in close. Give yourself a squeeze. Gently rocking up to your seats, coming to your final comfortable seated pose. Take a nice loose circle of your neck, dropping your head to the right and then to the left.
Finally coming back to center. Whether you're practicing this sequence between double shifts, or at home at the end of a long day, or as you prepare for the next, give yourself credit for taking this time. Everything's better when you feel better. Life is better when our hearts are happy and our minds are still. So until the next time, thank you and be well.